From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day New York.
Well, the remains of 3 more bodies found at Gilgo Beach on Long Island are fueling fears that a serial killer has claimed more victims than first thought. Joining us this morning to talk about this disturbing discovery is forensic psychologist Dr. J. Buzz von Ornsteiner. Thank you so much, Dr. Buzz, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
What does a forensic psychologist do exactly?
I work actually with people who are facing arrest, criminal arrest. I run a mental health court at the point of arraignment in Brooklyn. So I work with people who have committed crimes, but because of their mental health issues, because of personality disorders, because of drug or alcohol abuse, they have found themselves engaging in criminal activity. And so we're there to help and intervene. So
you kind of maybe know the psychology of somebody who's behind they're not saying it's a serial killer yet, but it sure looks like that to the average layperson.
Yes.
What kind of psychology, what do you think is going through this guy's mind right now?
A number of things. I used to work in the prison system of New York State, but we work with people who have personality disorders, and people with personality disorders, people oftentimes look at them as sociopaths. It's really an antisocial personality trait. They have no empathy. They have impulsive needs. They have primitive needs. This could be a thrill killer. This could be someone who's engaging in sex attacks, seeking revenge. On the flip side, it could be someone who's suffering from delusions and hallucinations, like David Berkowitz, the son of Sam. He thought he was hearing voices. He thought a dog was talking to him, and he felt compelled to go out and kill individual innocent people.
But if it's the work of the same person to keep going back to the same spot, dumping bodies over there, does this person want to get caught?
Well, see, I don't go with that theory. I believe this person is a very organized killer, and for whatever reason, he has sought out prostitutes. Why did he search out prostitutes? Why is he murdering prostitutes? Why is he murdering women that are petite inside? Maybe it's all about power and control. Maybe it's about revenge. Maybe he feels he's driven to rid the world of prostitutes, but he's seeking them out in an organized manner, and then he's dumping them, some of them, it seems, in burlap bags, kind of disorganized in a dumping ground out on Long Island. There's a lot of clues there. Sometimes people have compulsions to do this, and then once they have been satiated or once they have murdered, there is a cooling off period, but this has gone on for years. My fear is that he'll continue to kill unless someone comes forward or someone has seen something.
How is he able to stay under the radar all this time?
One thing is again, these people have antisocial traits. They're very much the ability to charm people, or they could be loners, or they could be able to adapt, but that compulsive need, that drive to kill is still there, and they spend large quantity of time organizing and being very fastidious and very systematic about who they kill. We've got to remember prostitutes are there and they're vulnerable, and also they are going voluntarily. It's almost like having a fox in a hen house. They're there, and this man is picking them off and organized and very systematic in his fashion.
Is it almost an easy target for him going after the prostitutes?
I believe so, especially if he is driven and feels a compulsion to murder this particular sect. You know, in many ways, serial killers are very different than female serial killers. Female serial killers poison. They usually look for monetary gain. They may kill numerous lovers or husbands or children, or want to rise in status, maybe if they're working in an adult nursing home. But serial killers, from a male point of view, and I believe this is a male, this is more an action to rid the world or to get revenge, but violently, systematically, through murder, through torture, through sex.
Will he get caught?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe we're seeing right now the bodies, they're coming up. We're finding out there's burlap bags. There's forensic evidence that give us clues, and I believe he will get caught. I am also hoping that maybe a prostitute, a sex worker, who somehow managed to get away from this individual is maybe afraid to come forward because they're afraid that they'll be stigmatized or shamed, or their family will find out, or maybe they would lose their children from Child Protective Services if people found out they were a prostitute. But I would really ask them to come forward and go to the police, because you would be saving lives. This person may have a cooling off period right now, but the compulsion is there, and he will continue.
Dr. J. Buzz von Ornsteiner, thank you so much for coming in and explaining that to us this morning.